Just the first over, he was quite expensive, and after that, Karan has not allowed the batters to score any runs for boundaries and sixes.
Karan Casey coming back strongly. I think he's realized that bowling full is not good here. The partnership 47 or 45 already, the opening stand, and he's realized that bowling full is not good here. Ball darting it in, an in cutter. Have left leg stump, and I think it was a bit high as well.
The ball is taking some swing now, finally. Just after being the ball, just after hitting the deck in the opening overs, we could see the ball was taking some late swings. Was not much helpful for the bowlers as they were bowling more up the pitch. Now they are. Karan is observing that and he's bowled quite well. Just one run of this over, 2 balls to go.
Easy coming back.
Field it again there. Just 1 run of this over. The current run rate is just 6 runs. It had reached 7 runs and over a few overs ago, but Nepal, a good comeback there. The previous over, Gulshan Jha in his first spell just bowled 5 dot balls but gave away 6 runs in his first delivery. It was a decent over.
Ends the over with the dot ball. Only a single of this over after 8, 47, no loss.
Good comeback by Karan.
Current rate, it's 5.88, under 6 now. That means the bowler, they have realized that bowling full is not good in this pitch. Trying to swing the ball is not good. Hit the hard length, good areas, good channel, I must say. That is why Karan gave only a single in his last over. Here is the bowling lineup. Sompal 3 overs, 11 dots, 20 runs without a wicket. Karan Casey bowled 4 overs, 21, and Gulshan Jha bowled 1 over for 6. It's very interesting to see the extras column, 0. That is very good from the Nepali bowlers. A very disciplined bowling attack.
Wide. Gulshan not being able to execute what he wanted.
Talking about commentator's curse, I said there's 0 extras till now. He bowls a wide.
Absolutely, you just jinxed it. The commentator's curse reminds me of my fellow commentator Avinav Joshi. Every time he says a player is playing good, something happens with the player. Time for recovery for Gulshan Jha now. This is what we're talking about. He's bowled his previous over a bit away. Is scored by Mohammad Wasim. Catch is the call. Well fielded. Will be just 2 runs taken there. Quick running between the wickets by these 2 batsmen.
Talking about experience, Gulshan Kumar Jha is not that experienced. We can see the experience in Sompal Kami and Karan Casey, how they started to bowl short of length, hard lengths, but Gulshan Kumar Jha, a bit of lack of experience, I must say. He's bowling the ball full in the slot. That is why he's given 10 runs so far. This is over. Good comeback by Gulshan Jah.
He's gambling. He's gambling with his line and length. He's trying to batter, place those kinds of stroke and try to get him out, but hasn't paid off well yet. A good comeback, as Paresh said. This time, it's already given 10 runs in this over. One more delivery to go. Wasim on 35 of 27 balls. 21 of 25 balls.
The 6 hit by Mohammad Wasim was like Sehwag. The cover point boundary for 6. Got that outside edge. Ball running down to the boundary. That's 4 runs. At the end of 9 overs, UAE.
And the 50 runs partnership is also up for UAE. The previous match they had managed 70 plus runs in the first batting partnership. Quite an expensive over by Gulshan this time around. 14 runs in that over. One delivery still to go. The first one was a wide, Paresh.
Yes, it was. The last ball was a very good ball, shaping away, got the edge, but there was no slips.
Again away from the batter's body, and same result this time. The ball bounced a few times before going past the boundary, and now 18 runs finally off this over. The most expensive over so far in this Nepali innings.
Yeah, the partnership 65 or 54. Mohammad Wasim and Vritti Arvind. Boundary, edge boundary. Look at the shots. Look at the straight drive. This was the best shot. Ball over extra for a 6 runs.
Though Vritti Arvind started going for the bound, it was Mohammad Wasim who took level, scored 4 sixes and just 2 boundaries, whereas Vritti Arvind has scored 3 boundaries in his stint of 21 runs. Mohammad Wasim batting on 39 runs. Look at that partnership. 65 or 54 balls. That's how you play an ODI match. Oh, that'll be a for some Karan Casey.
Yeah, Karan is trying to get the ball, get in the batsman. You can see that with his action. He's trying to bowl end cutters away towards his leg side for a wide. That I've told earlier that he's realized that bowling outswingers or trying to bowl outswingers is not good. And this pitch with the batsman already set, Wasim playing on 43 and Arvind on 21. Opening stand of 66 in the 10th over.
Again, Karan. Doing a really good job. Economy just under 6 runs there, 5.50 economy. Bowled just 1 wide and given 22 runs. Gulshan Jah, the most expensive bowler today, 2 overs and 24 runs. Economy of 12. He has to get his line in length right.
Again, you can see Karan Casey trying to get the ball into the batsman. He's holding the ball and releasing the ball for the in-swinger as an in-cut. That is what is helping him, and the batsman hasn't got any room.
All the 3 bowlers who bowled so far have given 20 plus runs, and this was the throw that came and hit directly to the stumps. If there was a run, there would have been a wicket. Karan goes down the ground this time, not too much power in it, but the ball will race down for a boundary. Rajvanshi couldn't quite make it. It's a quick outfield.
Yes, even though with the overnight dew, the groundsmen have done a very good job. And look at this shot, a straight drive with a straight bat. Sachin Tendulkar used to play this very often, and it's very pleasing to the eyes to see those kind of shots.
He just used the pace of the ball and just slapped it kind of shot there. 5 runs already off this over.
These two batsmen, they are well set now. This is the 10th over. The score is already 70 for no loss without losing any wicket. They look very comfortable while the bat, no threatening whatsoever from the bowlers, no threatening balls. I think it's high time to introduce the spinners now.
The previous match, these two batters put on 75 runs for the first wicket partnership. 5 runs short of that today.
Get on. Excellent.
Karan Casey bowling hard lengths. We could see from the first over till the 10th over, whichever ball that is bowled in front, I mean the half volleys, they have all put away for a boundary over 6. And the ball back of the length, they have been defended.
Last ball of the 10th over. That is the end of the 10th over. UAE 70 for no loss, and there will be a change in the commentary box. Prithu Baskota and Sharad Peswakar will be joining you to continue the proceedings.
Down at 10 overs, 2 minutes down.
Rohit, 2 minutes down. 2 minutes down.
Copy that.
Normal. Good. Huh? Normal. You
Okay, good morning from the commentary box. It's me, Sharad, and Prithu joining me. Welcome, Prithu.
Thank you,
left arm round
Sharad.
coming to you.
It's a wonderful morning here in Kirtipur. And UAE off to a flyer.
Yeah, it seems there's a change in bowling. We can see number 27, Mr. Lalit Rajbangshi from the pavilion end.
Yeah, much needed change, Sharad, because the fast bowlers have got a bit of a tonk. I think they really got their lengths wrong, either too full or too short.
On this spot, a bit of turn you can see.
Yes, there is some purchase in the track here for the spinners, most certainly. Partnership is really going on strong for the UAE here. Short delivery, punched straight to mid-off for single.
Looking pretty solid here.
Yeah, I think they started really well. They looked at the bowling early on. I think they were not too extravagant to start off with.
Well, both of these have pretty good start here from the UAE side. Both these batters had a very good start in the first game as well, putting off 75 runs, and they have already put off 70 runs here too.
Big shout from the bowler and the fielders, but umpire says not out. Looked close, Sharad.
The ball coming in straight with the arm. Seems like it was an arm ball. Oh, that ball looked very, very close.
That certainly did look very close. The only thing that might have saved him was the height.
It was a very good ball coming in.
Lali, yeah, great bowler, yeah, Shawad Lali.
Pretty good here with a very good start. Looks in very good rhythm.
Straight to the fielder there. I think the Nepalese opening bowlers looked for that swing early on. They tried to get the batsman coming onto the front foot, but really couldn't capitalize on whatever moisture there was on the pitch.
Tried that plan, but it seemed to work rather well for the UAE side. They were pretty clear in their shots, hitting over the 30-yard circles, utilizing those over-pitched balls.
Slowing the run rate down. Great over.
Yeah, with the 11th over gone, UAE are 71 for no loss. Highlights there.
Really clean maximums there. He just timed those over the boundary for sixes, extra cover straight down the ground, and some cut shots as well. So they are looking really solid here. A few edges behind. Great cut shots from Wasim. He's looking fine touch today. And that straight drive was one of a kind from Arvind. This young guy has been really impressive. He's impressed one and all right from his debut for the UAE. And he's continuing to do so here.
See another bowling change from the Chobar end.
Yes, I think it's a good change, Sharad, because the pitch has got some purchase on it. So the medium pacers were a bit inefficient to get that swing going on with the moisture slightly in the first 10 overs.
Yeah, that one bowled a slight faster pace, just went straight with the arm. Yeah, as you said, the early moisture should be helping. The ball should be gripping a bit.
With the spinners coming on, I think we might see the break in the scoring. Let's hope that Nepal can pick up.
Very good start by Deependra, right? Inside the off stump, coming in.
That's what we can expect from Deependra. That's what that one swept away and straight to the fielder. That's the first wicket down for the UAE.
Very well bowled there by Deependra. Bowled it slightly slower in the air. Arvind trying to sweep it from the length, but seemed to have gone straight to the fielder in the hands of Sompal, is it?
Yes, that is Sompal. That's a really well judged catch from him. Although it came straight towards him, he had to run a few steps backwards and he held it really comfortably.
Yeah, a very well played innings by Arvind though. 25 runs of 39 balls. Would have looked to stay longer, but yeah, not today.
As you can see there, even in the last match, Sharad, Arvind tried to sweep and he, I think, missed the ball and got LBW off Deependra as well. So he tried to repeat it. I think he'll be really disappointed with this shot, with the same mode of dismissal.
Probably he didn't expect the ball to bounce that much. Probably he couldn't keep it down. You know, like it just flew off the bat straight to the hands of the fielder.
Thank you.
That's what we can expect from Deependra. He changes the pace of the ball really well. He just zips some through and just gives some air at times, and that really tempts the batsman. And as you can see, he bowled a few dot deliveries and then just lobbed one up in the air, and Arvind was tempted to play a big shot. So really smart bowling here from Deependra.
Absolutely, a very much needed breakthrough for Nepal. And in comes the captain, Rizwan. With that 12th over completed, UAE are 72 for 1.
So Dipender doing the trick for Nepal, getting the first wicket. Very, very needed one.
So Lalit and Dipendra would be looking to build up a bowling partnership here as well, keeping things tight.
Yes, exactly. They need to get those string of dot deliveries together in order to create some pressure.
Both these spinners look pretty comfortable with the pace bowlers. Be interesting to see this passage of play.
Yeah, he capitalized on those loose deliveries really well. Wasim, he might be a little bit. Oh, that one stayed low.
Punched in the back foot, well controlled, and seemed to have kept a bit low.
We can expect some variable bounce in this pitch, Sharad.
Yeah, with the number of matches played in the recent domestic tournament, probably a used pitch, you might see some variable bounce, but yeah, but still a very good pitch to bat on.
Yes, no doubts about that. I checked in with the curator early on in the morning, and he said that this one is quite a fresh pitch rather than the other ones which have been used in the recently concluded PM Cup. This one, he said that this is the third match that's going to be played in about 2 weeks' time. So relatively fresh, and I think we can expect UAE to score in around the same as the last match.
Yeah, it was the same pitch that was used in the domestic final game as well, but you see a lot less grass than the final.
It was quite a slowish track, you would say?
It was a decent track. Early on, we had a lot of movement and a bit of moisture in the wicket, so you know, the bowling side early on used the conditions well and took a lot of wickets. But the ball used in that game was a little different, with a very upright seam. This Kokapura ball doesn't give that much of assistance to the bowlers.
It surely does not. Seam helping the ball to travel. It might suit the batsman a bit more. But Lalit is really doing a great job. He bowled exceptionally well in the last match as well.
Started off very, very well.
Just being a bit careful.
Seems to be taking his time now. He's pretty settled in, playing in 46 of 36 balls. Nice variations shown by Lalit.
Yeah, really impressed with whatever he's bowled right now. 2 overs, he's been so dangerous, getting the ball to stay low as well. Some are skidding through. That's the end of the 13th over. UAE 74 for 1. Dipendra will be continuing from the Chobar end. I'm sure Rohit would love another wicket here to build some pressure on the UAE.
Shot there by Rizwan. Yeah, Rizwan in his second game couldn't make use of his talent in the first game, I should say. Got out for 2 runs. As a captain, who would love to lead by example and put some score on the board.
So be really careful with sure Rizwan is eyeing that leg side boundary. Straight to the cover fielder.
Yeah, nicely driven there. Dipendra bowling is over pretty quick. Hit there by Rohit.
Nice bowler. Needs some energy in the field here now. Make that pressure, make the UAE batsman do something different.
Quick run single there by these two.
Yeah, they're just trying to rotate the strike. That's what needs to be done in these initial few overs. They got off to a brilliant start. All they need to do is now cream those singles and get the boundaries off some loose deliveries. Right now, Dipendra is bowling in some good wickets. Great chance to try and get something out of the wicket.
2 runs off this over with 14th over done. UAE are 76 for 1.
So as you can see, as soon as the spinners have been introduced, there's only been 6 runs scored of the last 4 overs.
Yeah, both of the spinners. Tight line and length. For the last 4 overs, it seems a quick double taken there by, very well run by these two.
Yes, it was nudged away on the leg side. Although they were looking to take a single, I think Wasim really pushed in for the second run, and they completed the second quite easily. Taking on the arm of Karan there. He made it quite easily, yeah.
Yeah, Karan just came off his bowling spell. It's probably tired next.
Inside edge there. So Lalit is creating some problems to the batsmen. They're not quite sure as to whether the ball will turn or go straight. And that's 50 for Wasim. He's been playing really good. Last match he scored 40 odd. And this time he gets a 50 at more than a runnable at a strike rate of 116. I'm sure he would love to carry on from this and get a big one here.
Definitely, what a start by Wasim. Give him a very, very good start for his team. Out of 79 runs, he scored 50.
Yes, he's done the bulk of the scoring. He was really impressive early on. He looked at a few balls early on. He just left some balls outside the off stump, and whatever room he got to play with, he just scored off those. A few huge maximums as well.
What clean hits they were. And as expected, it's turning as well when bowled slowly.
Yes, it's damp on that side. It's quite damp. Even when the medium paces were bowling, it was not carrying through. It was not zipping through. Bowling from the pavilion area, you might see the ball just stopping and turning a bit as the day progresses.
Lalit probably finding the right pace to bowl in this wicket now. In his 3rd over, just given away 7 runs.
You're exactly right, Sharad. He's just bowling those really good paced deliveries. He's taking it, just as we were talking about it, Sharad.
Such nicely flighted, maybe slightly faster in pace, but still gripped a bit. Took the outside edge of the bat of Wasim. Easy catch for the first slip fielder.
Yeah, he just pushed at it a bit, maybe little hard hands. That's why it went to the first slip fielder, playing slightly away from the body, but that's great bowling from Lalit. He's put the pressure on the batsman as soon as he came in, and yeah, well-deserved wicket, I should say.
Yeah, bit disappointed Wasim. Would love to have carried on. Nicely taken there by Arif Sheikh in the first slip region. Comfortable height for him.
दीपेंद्र सिंह थोड़ा किड़ा हुआ गाड़ी वाला आवाज करेगा सुभाष किड़ा
To his usual line and length.
Yes. Actually bowled there by Dipendra. Bowling. By Rizwan towards the cover region, right in the gap for 4 runs.
Yeah, overpitched from Dipendra. He wouldn't be happy with that delivery. Overpitched, room outside the off stump and thrashed away to the cover boundary for a 4.
Maybe Dipendra trying to bowl it a bit slower, but slightly overpitched. Yeah, Rizwan looking pretty solid, scoring 7 of 8.
That one was thrown in a bit quicker from Dipendra. That's what we can expect from him. Just throw that quicker one times and lob some in the air to tempt the batsman to play a big shot.
His normal speed is not that slow. Doesn't seem to give much air to the batsman. He's keeping it tight, stump to stump.
And was slightly in the air, well fielded there from the captain.
Overdone. 16 overs. After 16 overs, UAE are 84 for 2.
Coming over.
Second match of the Sixer Cup bilateral series between Nepal and the UAE, powered by Nepal T20.
Center.
Yeah, Nepal T20, the prestigious league that's going to be organized by 7-3 Sports and CAN, jointly by CAN. Looking forward, Prithu?
Yes, most certainly. Starting from December, a lot of hype about the tournament, and we can expect some real good cricket.
Pavilion end, Sompal coming in again for the 4th over.
So we see Rohan Mustafa coming in. He scored a well-compiled half-century in the last match. Just faced his first delivery. Sompal and Rohan, they're really good friends off the field. They like to get to each other at times, as well as we have seen them do it in the past.
Yeah, they played for the same team in the franchisee leagues in Nepal previously. They might be knowing each other so well.
Oh, it's down the leg side. We can wait for the umpire to see if there was any bat or is it going to be leg byes here.
2 runs added to the total.
That is certainly bad. So Arjun might feel that he might have done a bit better. That would have been wicket to Sompal.
Wow. Yeah, Arjun just couldn't reach to the ball. Just missed it by a couple of inches. Yeah, angled in by Sompal. Probably a little bit late to move to his right there, Arjun. Would have been a very good catch if you could have hold on to it.
Most certainly would have been. Sompal sticking to a great line and length. He would love to get a wicket here, especially of Rohan, so that he can get into his ears later on in the day.
A very good change as well by Rohit. As Rohit knows Probably Rohan likes to play the spinners, all those sweep and reverse sweeps, so probably trying to get Mustafa early on.
Yeah, he might be a little tentative at playing the medium pacers early on in his innings. It's a good change from Rohit.
Nicely bowled short one there. Nicely directed. Well left by Rohan as well.
Yeah, trying to attack the body. I'm sure Sompal knows that Rohan isn't too comfortable playing whatever is pitched towards his ribcage area. So we also see a square-leg fielder there, maybe for that catch that might be lobbed up in the air. Pitched around that ribcage area. Nicely tucked away for a single there by Rohan.
Nice tactics here by Sompal. Normally he does bowl over the wicket, but he's coming round the wicket to Mustafa, cramping him up. As they know that Rohan likes that room outside the off stumps, so probably not giving him that room to score runs off.
John, over for you. Over for you. Want to come?
Nicely taken single there by Rohan in the square leg region, and in comes Rizwan in strike again.
Sompal will be looking to get that shape away with the gully fielder in. Oh, slightly overpitched. Brilliant fielding there
Over.
by Dipendra. Who other than Dipendra?
17th over done. UAE are 87 for 2.
So the drinks have come onto the field. So there'll be some strategic message from the captain and the coach of the Nepal team for the boys to ponder upon, and also to the UAE batsmen as well. I'm sure they lost a couple of wickets before the drinks break. The spinners coming in, as you can see the highlights.
Some good boundaries, some good fielding efforts there by the Nepal team. Very good partnership by these two early on. Arvind and Wasim, a very clean hit there by Wasim, straight over the mid-off region, and you can see the young legs of the Nepal team. Good fielding efforts. Some close calls, some doubts. Yeah, you can see the first wicket taken by Lalit. Nicely taken there by Sompal in the square leg region. Sorry, that was the first wicket.
Lalit was really impressive. I think he really bowled some good areas. Also got that wicket right there. Nicely delivered outside the off stump. Batsman just feeling for the ball, and an easy catch to Arif first slip.
Yeah, you can see the bowling card there. 5 bowlers used till now.
Yeah, Sompal started off really good. Karan was taken for a few in his first over. Then he came back with some really good 4 overs. Then Gulshan started off with an over-pitch delivery, which was hit over the extra cover for a magnificent 6 by Wasim. He went for 2 overs, 24 runs. So he would like to make inroads into the match with a good second spell, as they did in the last match, picking up a couple of wickets and breaking those partnerships in the middle.
Boundaries there, lusty blows, clean hits. What a beautiful shot that was over covers. Clean hit. Wasim looked really, really solid. Very good bat for opening bat for UAE.
Yes, he was looking really threatening. He was looking to take the match away from Nepal. But as soon as Lalit came in, he troubled him. He troubled him with the change of pace and also the variations that the pitch presented.
becomes assistant for the spinners in this wicket.
So we are back with live action. Dipendra will be bowling to Rohan, coming around the wicket. And yes, Dipendra would be looking to pick up his second wicket. He would back himself to bowl right channels to the left-hander, try to get that ball away from him and get the slip in action. And also with his quicker ones, try to get that ball zipping through the surface. He may be looking for an LBW or getting him in bowled. And Rohan would be looking to play straight.
Yeah,
Sweep the ball as well, so we might see that come out.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how he approaches Dipendra Singh Airi in this innings. Slightly over pitched, single drive down around the mid-off region.
चलो 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 get out, सही हो सही हो भाई हल्का ये साइड सीधा और
Yeah, the field is fairly open, so they will certainly look to get the singles on the way, maybe a double somewhere along the field. It's a well spread out field. As you can see, like the boundaries are well over 60 to 65 yards.
Bowling slightly slower in the air. Dipendra just around the off stump.
Over pitch deliveries scoring opportunities the spinners present.
Most certainly. Probably Rizwan trying to get himself in. Oh, that was a close call. Dipendra a bit disappointed by the fielder's effort.
Yeah, I think he was disappointed because the fielder was standing a bit back. He wouldn't want that single to go away. Just try to build up the string of dot deliveries, make the batsman do something new.
An inside edge. Lucky didn't go onto the stumps.
Really close there, tried to thrash it on the offside. Gets an inside edge and nearly the ball rolls on to the stumps there. End of the 18th over. UAE are 89 for 2. As you see, Sompal will continue from the pavilion end. He's got a gully in place. The sweeper is back. So is the fine leg.
Bowling tight areas around the off stump.
Rizwan playing really close to the body. He does not want to play away from the body and get that gully into play. Just waiting for his area where Sompal might bowl to him. Sompal getting a spot away. They fielded at the non-striker's end, and he's well in though.
Some misunderstanding there between Rizwan and Mustafa.
Yes, they wouldn't want a wicket to go down in the form of a run out.
Good fielding there by Arif it was. But batsman comfortably in.
Handsome drive straight to the fielder. Rizwan is looking really good in the middle there. He's just taking his time. He's on 8 of 18 balls.
Sompal is just giving the ball a bit of a shine. He would most certainly want to pick up a wicket here, create that pressure. He's bowling well in the second spell. There's one ready to face him.
No.
Runs have been hard to come by after the fall of 2 wickets.
Yeah, they've been just circumspect to take the bowling attack to the attack. Yeah, let's see, I'm really impressed with the way Lalit bowled. He's been taken off the attack with for obvious reasons, because they want to attack Rohan at the body. So far, it's getting there again, looking for a single, and they make it quite easily.
See still a slight bit of movement there, because maybe because of the cold weather in Kathmandu. Sompal bowling it pretty decently than his first spell, I should say. Slightly expensive in their first spell. Also, UAE looking to build up a partnership from here, so Rizwan and Mustafa having a look at the bowlers when they're coming in. Sompal running in for it. He gets that first wicket. Bowled in cleanly between the bat and pad.
Just as we were talking about it, the captain bringing in Sompal to take a wicket, and he does pick up a wicket at that also of Rohan Mustafa.
Angled in from the outside, the off stump coming in. Rohan missed the line and clean bowled.
That's a dream delivery from Sompal. He would be really happy with this one. He's got all the bragging rights, Rohan.
And what celebrations from Sompal. Really excited.
Rohan gone for 4. Exceptional delivery there from Sompal.
And what a good change by the captain, Rohit. Sticking on with his bowler, Sompal. Can see Rohan trying to drive it towards the cover region, but it was a very difficult shot to play as the ball coming in.
So that's 3 wickets down for the UAE. Nepal making a strong comeback. They were off to a flyer in the last match with a 75-run stand for the first wicket. And so was the case this time around, but Nepal have come back really well. And also, you can enjoy the live coverage of this match live on Kantipur Cineplex HD. And also, you can watch this match live on the Sixer app for free. So go download the Sixer app and enjoy the live coverage.
Kendra continues from the Chora end. Yes, talking about the incoming batsman Alishan Sharafu. Had a good start in the last game as well. Scored 29 runs of 39 balls and was run out. Was looking solid in the last game as well.
Yes, I mean, he would love to carry on with the form that he got in the first game. He would like to capitalize on the start that he got, and of whatever the field is quite open, so he can just rotate the strike as soon as he comes in. That's his first delivery and gets a single, so the move could be out. Nepal have really come back strong.
Absolutely. After the opening partnership, 3 wickets. That would definitely cut down the run flow for UAE as they look to build on from here. Still 30 overs to go would be interesting.
Oh, that's a really, really bad piece of fielding there. You wouldn't expect someone like Lalit, if I'm not mistaken, to miss a ball hit straight at him. Just releasing the pressure there, they took 2 runs.
At this level, you don't expect
No worries, Lalle. No worries, Babu. No
He
worries.
has to make
Chhod
that
de,
kind of
chhod
silly
de.
mistakes.
Paisa gaya tyo.
The ball was just
Cholo,
tapped
cholo,
around the
shabash.
leg region.
That is completely unacceptable there.
Want to give those easy runs to
Shabash, shabash, shabash.
early on, especially.
Yes, not at all, Sharad. You just
chalo,
want to
Ahmad,
build some
shabash.
pressure. And also UAE were 70 without loss in 10 overs. So this passage of foul.
Rizwan a little disappointed by his non-striking batsman. 20 over done. UAE are 94 for 3, and you'll see a commentary change in the box. So Abbas and Paresh will be joining in.
Right your leg.
Sompal with his tail up
Right arm over.
will be steaming in to get another wicket. He looks really pumped up after the wicket he got in the last over of Rohan. Certainly be looking to get another one and put Nepal on top. Yorker very well bowled there. Well played as well. Alishan facing the first ball from Sompal.
And that's some good hairstyle there.
He's got a chart on supporting Rohit, the new captain, and also Gyanendra Malla.
Nepal doing quite well after the 10th over. I
Yes.
guess it only needed a comedy change, Prizu.
Well, you might say so, but all in all, they needed a bowling change. That's what made all the difference with the spinners coming in. This one really zipped off the pitch. It's down the leg side and very well kept there by Arjun. He moved to his left really well. That's not his natural side, but he did really well to stop that from going to the boundary. And as you can see, the captain is bringing the square leg fielder onto a second slip. It's a bit wider than the first slip, slightly coming in now. Maybe a first slip between first and second slip.
Nepali bowlers is back. It's just becoming a deja vu. In the previous match, we had a good partnership of 75 runs first opening pair, and then they lost 3 wickets session. That's being followed same.
Yes, the pattern has repeated itself, no doubt. But the UAE batsmen really lashed on to the loose deliveries that the Nepal opening ball is presenting them with. That's driven and that's well fielded. That's confusion in the middle, but they take a single.
And if you just joined in, this is Sixers Cup Nepal versus UAE bilateral series powered by Nepal T20. You're watching it live on Kantipur Cineplex HD, and if you are not at home, not in front of a television, then you can watch it on Sixers app. You can download the Sixers app from Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store, and then you can watch the match for free. Talking about Nepal T20, Prithu, the first time it's happened. Cricket Association of Nepal, and teams that have been formed. Really exciting. What's your thought on it? You've been playing there.
Yes, I will be playing for the Biratnagar Super Kings. Yeah, it's exciting times for Nepalese cricketers. It's a huge platform for the youngsters who will be joining in and sharing the dressing room with international players. So it's a big opportunity, Nepal T20, great platform.
Especially, what about the experience that the international players will bring, especially their exposure to the local players? And I think we'll talk about it. It's one more delivery to go. So, will be the experience of those international players be to, especially the younger players of Nepal?
See, it's going to be really helpful for cricketers who will be joining in. They'll be young. They'll be sharing the dressing room with some international cricketers who have played the game for so long. So it's all in all a great platform for Nepalese cricketers to be a part of. And all thanks to Cricket Association to such an event. As we see another single being taken to mid-on. Just rotating the strike really well. That's the end of the 21st over. That's 100 100 for 3 for the UAE.
Security personnel, we need to thank them for their job they've been doing in sports, especially cricket. Tireless effort. 100-run mark comes up for UAE. A few overs back, they have 3 wickets in quick succession. As they've got 3 wickets and move forward and take more wickets. And as you can see, Sompal, Lalit and Dipendra have taken a wicket each, and especially the bowlers Lalit and Dipendra, who came later in this Nepali bowling innings, have taken a wicket each and are quite economical as well. Now Kushal Bhurtel is being brought into the bowling attack. He's gonna spin.
Quite a surprising change for me, Avash. He's not well known with the ball, but it's a part-timer coming in to bowl from the Chobar end in the form of Kushal. Trying to surprise the UAE batsmen with the variety that the Nepal team has got.
Absolutely, Prithu, and this is the beauty about the part-timers, especially the opposition teams. Opposition teams are familiar with the do not watch lots of footage of part-timers, and this is a good decision.
Yes, it is certainly a bold decision, because UAE might lash on to loose deliveries that Bhurtel might present. But let's wait and watch, because he might be able to get a wicket as well. That's lofted over, catching an opportunity, or it's in the gap, and looks like boundary there, but very well played there by Rizwan, just getting that cover gap and hitting it for a very well middled shot. Slightly over pitch from Kushal, made full use of that.
Now, fellow journalists, my fellow journalists, taking some pictures of the match. This was the fear. The part-time bowler.
That's all right. When you're looking for a wicket, you want to easy single on the leg side. Just needs to be more consistent. Make the batsman come onto the front foot. Make him play down the ground. Not too full as well. He just needs to be careful, because they don't want to release the pressure with the 2 new batsmen, relatively new batsmen. Rizwan has been there for over half an hour, and Alishan just making his way into the crease. Again. I would love to have seen Dipendra continue, or even a full-time bowler from the Chobar end, just to keep that pressure on the UAE batsmen, because they were 3 down. Not quite sure about the change, though, to be really honest with you.
The gamble by the young captain. Rizwan batting on 9.
Straight down the ground again, overpitched. So, no troubles caused by Kushal so far. It's been really easy going for the batsman in this over.
10 runs already off this over. Last ball to go.
Spit it on a bit. Really close to the off stump.
Return as well there.
I think it just skidded on actually.
Sorry.
Looks like he played onto the back foot for a delivery which he should have been lunging forward to. That's the end of the over. It's 109 for 3 after 22.
Bowling chance, left arm round.
Another bowling change. Lalit comes back into the attack. He's looked the most dangerous out of all the bowlers. He's getting that turn. He's bowling some really good paced deliveries. Varying his pace really well and bowling in good areas. And again, straight down the ground for a single.
The power there. Timed quite well. Take a single for that. And
Yeah.
again, the crowd coming in good quantity. It's early morning. It's a working day, so we're not expecting much of a crowd here. But we will be expecting a lot of crowd during the Nepal T20, Prithu.
Yes, no doubts about that. It's going to be full of action. So people coming in from all directions at the Kirtipur Stadium here. And it's going to be really exciting times in the Nepal T20, just about a month away or less.
It's already around the corner.
And you can feel the excitement in the air.
Second week of December.
As we see another one punched down, we see two covers. One is in front and one is just covering him at the back. And I think they would be disappointed to give that single away because he's there to stop that single.
Good running between the stumps, Rizwan and Ali Shan. 3 runs off the over already.
Yeah, it's a good spell. He's on to his 4th over, picked up that important wicket of Mohammad Wasim, who was looking really frightening. He's taking the game away from Nepal. Lalit just and you see that armor just tagging the stumps. He's on to his 2nd spell, and that's the end of the 23rd over. UAE are 112 for 3.
Some beautiful faces in the crowd as well. It's a pretty... If you want to soak up the vitamins, you can come down to Kirtipur. So wonderful scenes here. You can see it on screens, and these two batters have quite built a good partnership. Rizwan and Ali Shan, 22 runs of 24 balls.
Yes, they would be looking to build on it. Just get that partnership going. That's what they need right now. As you as soon as we talk about part-timer coming in, Kushal picks up a wicket here.
What a catch by Captain Rohit. This is what we were talking about. More wickets need to fall. Cannot afford another big partnership here in Nepal. As we were mentioning, the opposition players, they always study about the regular bowlers, especially the opposition batters. But when a part-timers comes in, they are caught off guard sometimes, and this happened right now. Nepal successfully being able to get the 4th wicket. But this is the excitement of 50 overs cricket. All 3 formats of the game have different expectations. And this was the replay. Flight there.
Yes,
Lift the ball. Try to lift the ball above Rohit, but what an amazing delivery. Success for Nepal.
yes, he tried to go over. That's the thing with the wrist spinners coming in. Although Kushal is a part-timer, but the captain backed him, gave him a second over, and he picked up a wicket in his first delivery. So that'll do his confidence a world of good. Kushal, just it's the wrist spin that has done the trick for Nepal. The ball spinning away as we see another left-hander coming in the form of Sukumaran. So he was not there in the first match. So that's one change from the UAE side. They made a couple of changes from the first match. So he's facing his first match. He's certainly pitching it up in the right areas. Slight turn there as well. He's got his tail up after that wicket.
Both new batters there in the crease. They don't striking end.
Yes, it's the right time to build some pressure. That ball turned, dipped, all sorts of things. Amazing bowling here by Kushal. He's exceeding my expectations for sure.
How did it not hit the wicket? If we can get another angle of replay there, we will be clear about that, which we will give you shortly.
He certainly picked up a fifer in the recently concluded TM Cup and was adjudged man of the match for that performance. So he is high on confidence. As you can see, he's bowling some great deliveries and getting the ball to turn it goodly. He's certainly looked really confident. He's bowling it up in the right areas, Avash.
Absolutely, and the way he's bowling, it doesn't look like he is a part-time bowler.
Certainly does not. He's giving it some air, getting that dip as well. Scored here, Kushal. Really impressed in this over. That wicket has helped him a lot.
His confidence, along with his team. UAE suddenly in some kind of trouble there. And a bit wide batter in misfield. He'll collect single off the last ball. Just 1-1 and a wicket coming off the 24th over. UAE 113-4. Wasim, the only successfully 50-run getter of this innings. It looked like half century, but Bhupendra Singh Airi had other plans. The first wicket partnership here has helped UAE climb to a good run total. They put up 72 today, had put 75 runs previously.
Yes, so as soon as the spinners were introduced, the brakes were put on the scoring and they were able to pick up the wickets. As we see, 3 wickets were taken by the spinners and a beauty to get rid of Rohan from Sompal, hitting the top of off. A dream delivery.
Last 5 overs, UAE have only managed 23 runs and given away a wicket. Current run rate has come down to 4.7. It was almost, it has just crossed 7 per over. The point.
That is right, Avash. Another bowling change here. Dipender coming in from the pavilion end. It was Lalit in the last over. And they managed to sneak in a single from mid-on. And Dipender is really not happy with that because he's there to save the single. And Sompal just giving away that single. It looked a bit lazy coming onto the ball. Another Alishan will be taking strike. Cut away. Batsman looking for the second, but that's well picked up. And a good throw from Lalit.
Just need a wicket here in Nepal, then they will be in command. Need wickets in regular intervals. bowling a little bit wider from the batter. He's trying to make him play those big shots.
Yeah, he's trying to get some purchase out of the wicket, bowling a bit slower in the air. He wants to make the batsman play on the offside for the left-hander, especially make that slip come into play. You see the right-hander that's punched away for another easy single down to long off. So Dipendra has been brought in to attack the left-hander, taking the ball away. I'm sure he would love to come in a bit closer to the batsman, get some purchase out of the wicket, and also use his variations. A bit too short. He's not too happy with those deliveries, Dipendra. He wants to come close to the batsman, make him drive, but that has not been the case so far. Just picking up easy singles in his short deliveries. As you see the slip come out to a point. Trying to neglect that single there and punched. Again in the dives, but is unable to stop the single once more.
Been rotating the strike all over long. 6 runs of this over. 25th over ends. 19 for 4. Box.
Yeah, Rasha, I mean, Nepal has come back very strongly. 70-odd run partnership in the first 10 overs of the power play. And the ball was dipping, and there was not a hint of time. A very good turn. Kushal Patel, being a part-time bowler, comes into the attack. The confidence that he has after that wicket. And look at him bowl like a regular leg spinner.
It looks like another wicket is knocking on Nepal's door. Interesting game, this good turnaround. 4 wickets down in quick succession. But not timed quite well. Straightly run down to Karan Casey.
It was hit very hard, but straight to long off for a single. Kushal Patel doing a very good job being a part-time bowler, a rest spinner. It's very hard for a leg spinner to control the ball if you're a part-time bowler. It'll be hard, even if you're a regular rest spinner, it'll be hard to control the ball, but he has done a very good job for his team, taking a wicket.
Kushal is confident, so the wicket keeper. South, but the umpire is least interested. Can't see the gap there. Maybe sound came the bat hitting the deck.
Yes, I think the bat hitting the pad, I must say. But look at the confidence that Kushal has. He's bowling on leg spinners, he's bowling googlies across the left-hander. And you can see what the wicket does to a bowler. Boosts his confidence.
Goal again. Batters are finding it difficult to play Kushal Patel. Now he's succeeding already in his 3rd over. He has the option of bowling out all the 10 overs.
Yeah, that'll be on the mind of Austin. And he has that confidence to give the air. Full toss. Missed out on it. It would have been surely hit for a 6, but the batsman is under pressure. Already 4 wickets down in the 26th over. The total is 120 runs.
Has also come down. It's just 4.64 per over. It's 2 runs given in this over. Wonderful over. Good comeback again by Nepal. The game is turning around. More wicket and they will be in the driving seat. UAE in the 26th over, and this has been the highlight of the fall of wickets so far.
Yeah, that was hit straight to Sompal Kani, a smart catch taken by him. And it was the beauty of a ball by Lalit Narayan Rajbanshi to get rid of Wasim. And this was the ball of match by Sompal Kani. He was brought to break that partnership to get the wicket of Mustafa. And he successfully did so. Look at that gap between bat and ball, bat and pad. Beautifully done by Sompal. Live here. Takes a single. And a very smart catch by the captain. Off the bowling of Kushal Patel. Look at that. He tried to play over the top, but couldn't do so. Straight to the fielder. Dipendra Singh Aire continuing from the pavilion end. His 7th over has given 20 runs and taken 1 wicket. Straight to the fielder again. Gyanendra Mulder doing the needful. Ali Shan playing on 11 of 17 and Sukumaran 6 of 13.
Oh, this time most projected score at one point was above 300 runs. Paresh, the first 10 overs we were commentating, and now in the 26th over they've already lost 4 wickets and 103 runs added to the board. First wicket fell in the when UAE had 72 runs on the board. Now Nepal making a good comeback. That is a wicket, Paresh, to good total for Nepal.
Yes, that will be a decent total to chase, but they have to be very good bowling by Nepal from now on. They shouldn't take it very lightly. Even though they have taken 4 wickets, they are keeping UAE under pressure. They still need to continue that pressure.
Wonderfully fielded, allowing the opposition to take runs, and the skipper Rohit congratulates his teammate. And that's the end of the over. Just 2 runs off it. 27th over gone. 123 for 4. And talk about Dipendra Singh Aire, Paresh. He had bowled 8 overs in the previous match and given away 30 runs and taken a wicket. Looks good now.
Yeah, he's a very smart thinking cricketer. Even in batting, in bowling, in fielding, like a cheetah, he comes to the ball, picks up the ball, throws down the stumps. A complete cricketer. Kushal Patel continuing. He's doing a very good job for the team. 3 overs, 12 for 1 till now.
Trying to steal a single. Quick runs. Oh, needed a direct hit. Half-hearted appeal. I think the leg umpire is interested in that one. He's already got in. Should have been a direct hit. Oh, but good job by the wicket.
Yes, it was a difficult take, and he took the ball and threw the stump away, but the batsman was led in. If it was a direct hit, my money was that he was out.
Kushal continuing his 4th over. Down the pitch. Appeal by the opposition. Again, no interest shown by the umpire. What do you make of this?
Yeah, that is what pressure does to you. He's down the track. I think it will have missed leg stump. He has come down the track. I think that is why the umpire said that's going to miss leg stump. I think that as well.
Slight turn by Bhurtel. Didn't allow the batter to go for the
That was a googly again.
क्लोजिङ
The
फिल्डर छ
line was
कुशलको लागि आउने
good
थियो
on the leg stump. The ball
Kushal.
spinning away from the left-hander. Very good bowling by Kushal
शाबाश
Bhuttel.
बाबु
Looks like he's a regular bowler.
Absolutely, that's what I was saying to Prithu a few overs ago.
दाइजी नो वरिज
Slight delivery.
बसेको मात्रै आसिफ
And Paresh, let us remind the audience, if you just tuned in, this is Sixers Cup, Nepal versus UAE bilateral series, a 50-over game of cricket powered by Nepal T20, the biggest T20 league that's going to happen in Nepal very, very soon. 6 teams will battle it out, 6 teams representing 6 big cities of Nepal, and that is going to be one cracker of a tournament. And also to remind the audience, we also have Nepal versus Pakistan football match happening at 5 p.m. You can watch it on Kantipur Television HD itself. So a good day of sports for all the sports lovers.
Yes, definitely, Avash. Talking about Nepal T20, it's going to be a very big event, a carnival of cricket in the country. 6 major cities team will be participating in that. And this bilateral series, UAE are one up in the 3-match series.
Saw some nice faces of the UAE's players. The dugout. 2 runs driven in this over by Kushal. This is what we were talking about. Squeeze out those singles that helped UAE in the previous match.
नाइस यार कुशल
Flight delivery that will be just down for a single, and that will end the over. 3 runs off it. UAE 126 for 4 at the end of the 28th over.
Kushal Bhuttel enticing the batsman to go over the top, giving so much of air, and he's ripping the ball as if he's a full-time bowler. Let me remind the viewers, he's just a part-time bowler. He's bowling very well at the moment for Nepal.
Thank you.
28 overs done. UAE, they're 126 for 4.
That's what we were talking about. Nepal T20 League. Shortest format, the franchise cricket. And some smiley faces. Driven down. Will be a single. Lalit coming back to the bowling attack from the pavilion end.
Coming over.
These 2 batters are trying to settle in.
Over for you and only round for you.
This is what Nepal bowling should be aware of. They should not allow the opposition to build another. That's what it happened in the previous game.
Yes, definitely, Avash.
Waiting.
Very well bowled by Lalit. Another dot ball. Yes, they should continue this pressure. And they should not release this pressure. They should not take it very lightly. Keep on bowling those dot balls.
Bowling.
Driven straight to long off for a single. Sukuman playing on 8 of 21 and Alishan 15 of 22. It was an entertaining power play by Mohammad Wasim, hitting 4 sixes. Beautiful shots.
Goal. Spinners doing the trick for Nepal today.
Yeah, doing the trick today. Even in the first match, the spinners did the trick in the middle overs. That's well hit. Straight to sweeper cover for a single.
And just in case you are not home and want to watch this match, you can download the Sixer app. Just go on your Play Store or App Store and search for Sixer app with the double S in front, SSIXER. And you will find the Sixer app there. You can download the app and watch this match, whole series for free. We still have this one more ODI to go. UAE has led this series by 1-0. They won the previous match comfortably. It was a good win for UAE. Good confidence boost. They've been acclimatized pretty well in the Nepali conditions.
Yes, they have, and it's the end of 29 overs. UAE, they are 129 for 4. Yeah, it's a pretty warm day today in comparison to the first day. Kushal Patel is going to continue from the Chobar end, who has been a very successful bowler for Nepal today, taking a wicket, a smart catch by the captain. And I must say, in 20-25 years, I think this is the youngest Nepali team I've seen. Young legs.
Again, Kushal. Lalit and Kushal are pressurizing the opposition, and it's about time
Easy. No worries, Kushal.
for now innings. They're just trying to rotate the strikes, trying to keep the run flow and keep the run rate.
Yeah, still 20 overs after this over still to go. That means 120 balls still to go after this over.
Kumari.
Ale, timro yo shabas. Chalo shabas, ramno jo shabas boy. Shabas Kushal.
Just given 16 runs in. Oh, inside edge, missed the stumps. That will be a single. Fielder will collect it. He's been knocking for a wicket for a pretty long time. Came close on a lot of occasions.
Yet another
Interesting to see.
Yet another googly ball by Kushal Patel. He's growing in confidence after that wicket in the first ball of his second over. Very bad ball by Kushal Patel. A long hop and equally dealt with the batsman for 4 runs down to long leg region rather.
Loose delivery. That's what we were talking about. Every bowler bowls these kinds of delivery once or twice at least in an over, and that's where you could capitalize. 6 runs already off this over, turning out to be a good over for you. Come back.
I think he's trying to overbowl. He just have to stick to the basics. Bowl his leg spins, bowl his googlies. The line and length is very important for a wrist spinner.
The 30th UAE.
Yeah, Sharad is back in the comm box. Good morning, Sharad.
Good morning, Paris. Well, the game evenly poised here between the two teams. 20 more overs to go, and it seems there is a ball from the pavilion end. It's Gulshan Jha coming in.
I must say, Sharad, UAE, they were walking away with the match in the first 10 overs. But Nepal came very strong, came back very strongly, taken 4 wickets in quick succession, I must say, and put UAE to the back foot. Now, it's very important for Nepal bowlers to keep that pressure on, Gulshan Jah, 2 overs, 24 runs. He's given 18 runs in that particular second over that he bowled.
Had a very good first game, Gulshan, but started off badly in the second ODI. We would be looking to make a mark in this second game as well. Coming in for his third over, known for his speed in Nepal, generally bowls those back of the length areas. Would look to keep things tight as much as possible.
We saw that in the first match, what he did. He bowled back of length, took 2 wickets in an over.
Starts off nicely in and around the middle stump area. Nicely played there by Sukumaran.
Yes, Gulshan Jah starting off with a good ball, good length. And Sukumarai and Ali Shan, they need to build up a partnership now for UAE to get to a respectable total, a defendable total in this pitch. Fast bowlers are not that effective as we see here. The spinners are effective. The cutters, the variation is very important in this kind of track.
As you said, he tried to bowl an off-cutter there, it seems. A slightly down leg side, given as a wide.
Yes, he bowled that was way down to leg side. Now, you should control your extras at the moment. You shouldn't bowl any extras. And we can see the crowd, pretty faces there.
Pretty faces, but mask is on, Paresh.
The security personnel there, the VIP box.
Gulshan bowling some tight areas, giving no room, bowling stump to stump line, and that's the way to go in this wicket.
Yeah, when he bends his back, he bowls hard lengths and doesn't give any sort of room to the batsman. And when he just releases the ball, floats the ball in the air, that is when the batsman hit him for a 6 or a 4. We could see that in his second over and his first ball of his first over, that he just floated the ball, tried to swing the ball, and that ball was hit for a 6.
Yeah, early on the 2 openers were coming really hard to Gulshan, most probably not letting him settle down. Nice effort ball there by Gulshan. You can see the fast bowler's grunt there.
Beautiful bowling by Gulshan Kumar Jah. We could see that effort that he's putting onto his body. And look at the VIP box. Plenty of VIPs around.
Most probably some relatives of the players, the Nepali players. And some coming in for the UAE team as well, I heard, the last game. It's good to see support for both sides.
Yet again bending his back. Good bowling here. Gulshan Kumar Jah, it's a very good comeback by him. Only a wide given in this over so far. 4 balls bowled.
Vishnu, till now he looks like a very good bat. He's taking some time. He scored 9 runs of 28 balls, making his ODI debut for UAE. 31 years of age. Born in Kerala. Has some experience of playing for the Kerala Super Kings.
I think the batsman is beaten by the pace there. He didn't expect such a pace ball.
Gulshan coming back strongly in his second spell. Just given 1 run till now. That will give him some confidence for his second spell, definitely.
UAE's partnership building up, the 5th wicket partnership. 24 till now, it's growing up.
Running in Gulshan from the pavilion end. Another dot ball.
They're bowling in hard lengths. Well done, Gulshan. Only a wide off this over. 31 gone, UAE 136 for 4.
Now he called it. Now it's, yeah, yes. Now it's, yeah.
You cap there, pढ़ाई दे.
The partnership of these two batsmen, Sukumaran and Alisha Sharafu, 24 of 47 balls, building up. And you're watching this Sixer Cup, Nepal versus United Arab Emirates bilateral series, powered by Nepal T20. It's live on Kantipur Cineplex HD. And there's the batting card, Wasim 50 of 46. Again, more than a runner ball. Vinitya out for 25. Rizwan 22. Mustafa 4. A very good ball by Sompal Kami to get rid of Mustafa. Alishan on 21 and Sukumaran on 9.
So talking about the T20 league that's coming up in Nepal, the Nepal T20 brought to you by, jointly organized by CAN and 7-3 Sports. Looking forward, Parish?
Yes, looking forward to it. It's going to be a very big cricketing carnival. And I think you're in one of the teams as well.
Yes, I was lucky enough to be picked from one of the teams. I'm playing for the Pokhara Avengers. But yes, as players, we all are so excited for the tournament that's starting from December 12th till December end. There are 6 teams participating. Janakpur Royals, Kathmandu Gurkhas, Lumbini All-Stars, Vietnam Super Kings, Pokhara Avengers, and Far Western United.
Yeah, it's going to be a very big carnival, cricketing carnival. There are Sri Lankan players coming in, I presume. Many international players, they're coming to Nepal to play this league.
Absolutely big names there, like Mohammad Ali, Taranga. Few guys from Australia, Tisara Pereira as well.
West Indian guys as well.
Oh yes, Rakeem Cornwall is also there. Be an interesting series for definitely. Most definitely also we are hoping big numbers, crowds in big numbers coming in that leagues as a lot of foreign players are coming in.
Yeah, there will be a lot of people who will come down to Kirtipur to witness the biggest cricketing carnival in Nepal's history.
What do you think about the 6 marquee players from Nepal, Paresh? 6 marquee players, Sompal, Gyanendra, Dipendra Singh Airi, Rohit Paudel, Asif Sheikh, and Karan Kesi playing for their respective teams.
Yeah, all these 6 players are in the national side. So, I mean, it's going to be a very big event.
Do you expect them to captain their respective sides, or do you think the foreign players will be captaining the local sides?
No, in my opinion, I mean, the Nepali players should captain their sides so that they'll promote themselves and have that exposure and experience.
So which team are you supporting, Paresh?
Whoever plays good cricket, I'm supporting that team.
I thought you'd be supporting the Kathmandu Gurkhas, being from Kathmandu.
It's not like that, shut up. Whoever plays well, whoever plays better cricket.
That's the way to go. You see Bhurtel continuing from the Chobar end again, bowling pretty well. Coming in for his 6th over, Kusal, giving away 22 runs with 1 wicket in his tally. Variations shown from him. Some leg spin, few googlies. Not been easy for the batsmen's depth.
Kushal Bhurtal bowling like he's in.
Outside the off stump, cut nicely. Under edge, and it's run away for 4 runs.
Yeah, he tried to bowl a googly there, but couldn't control the line and length. It was way outside off stump. The batsman tried to cut it under edge. Goes straight to the third man boundary for 4 runs. A welcome boundary for UAE.
And also for Vishnu, started pretty slowly with that boundary. Definitely gained some more confidence. His debut game would look to make a good mark here for the UAE team.
Pretty well bowled by Kushal Patel. Kushal Patel, he shouldn't experiment now. He should just keep it the basics. Stick to the basics. Ball his leg spinners at the line, right line and length. Ball that odd googlies. And just keep it down to 2 or 3 runs per over. That will build some pressure to the UAE batsman.
Exactly. If you remember, Kushal Bhurtel used to be a medium pacer. He has opened bowling for Nepal in the Under-19 World Cup as well.
Yeah,
but he definitely got smashed in that game, I remember.
Yeah, that is the talent of Nepali players. They bowl medium pacers, bowl spinners. He's an opening batsman as well. In the 3-day match against Malaysia.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah, but I used to be mostly a bowling machine for the Nepal team actually. I never got those opportunities to bowl many overs. So I did a smart thing by switching into spin later on.
Yeah, because of the wicket that we have here in Kirtipur. Spin is a good option. And even Basantadevi was a medium pacer back then. And he became a very good left-arm orthodox, a leading wicket taker for Nepal.
There have been so many instances in international level where you see medium pacers turning spinners. So Lalit coming back to the attack from the pavilion end.
And start up with a fine and length. He's bowling very well, Lalit. He bowled very well in the first match as well. 5.1 overs, 13 for 1. There are 2 covers, 1 short extra cover and 1 extra cover inside the circle, 30-yard circle. Very interesting field.
Probably because of the bit of grip in the wicket. It's not easy to drive and it's a wicket-taking option for the bowler. Having a short cover, he might lob one to the short cover area. And that's the way to go actually, to look for wickets. Nicely driven down the ground by Sharafu for a single again. Looking good, 22 runs of 30 balls. A decent partnership being built here, Paresh.
Yeah, a decent partnership being built here. And you can see if that's an over pitch, it's easier to play their shots, the batsmen. If it's bowled short of length, even the spinners, if they bowl short of length or not up to the batsman, it's pretty hard for the batsman to score runs.
Rightly pointed, Paresh. That's how the wicket is assisting the bowlers, the slower paced bowlers.
He's bowling on the right line and length, Lalit.
Been pretty impressive after his comeback game. Lalit had a very bad injury, very bad knee injury, had to do a surgery as well. Was away from the game for many months, but did his rehab and has come back strongly.
Yeah, it's very difficult for a player to come back from an injury.
Oh, misfield there by Arif. A run-out opportunity missed probably. Played with soft hands by Alishan Sharafu for a single. UAE moving on nicely. have put on 144 runs already.
Even though they are not getting boundaries, they are only getting 2 or 3 singles, only boundaries in, let's say, 2 or 3 overs, a boundary, but they are not panicking. That is very important.
They have put on around 30 plus runs of partnership already, probably laying a solid platform for the incoming batsmen. With 33 overs done, UAE are 145 for 4.
I think drinks has been called. Let's look at the wickets here. A smart catch by Sompal Kami to get rid of Vidya. First wicket down for 72, second on 80, third on 90, and fourth on 112. That's a smart catch on the slips. And this is a beauty of a delivery by Sompal Kami to get rid of Rohan Mustafa. What a ball. Look at that. Darted in, clip the top of off stump. Not the top, but the center top, I must say. And the smart catch by the captain, Rohit Kumar Paudel, on the bowling of Patel. That wicket gave Patel very good confidence to bowl. And he's still bowling confidently like a regular bowler. And look at this sight of...
What a sight, Paresh. Yeah, you can see the bowling card there. Sompal giving away 30 runs with 1 wicket in his 6 overs. Karan 5 overs, 26 runs without a wicket. Gulshan 3 overs, 25 runs. Lalit keeping it very tight with 1 wicket. 6 overs, 17 runs. Dipendra 7 overs, 21 runs. And Kushal bowling 6 overs, giving away 26 runs and picked up a wicket as well. Looking at this wicket, I presume 250 would be a very par score.
Yeah, the batting highlights till now. Got an edge, thick edge, down to third man for a boundary. And look at the balance there, opening the place to get the gap. Beautiful shots there. This one was the best over extra for a 6. Yet another 6.
Gulshan being offensive in his opening spell. That was a beautiful straight drive. Trademark. Reminds me of Sachin Tendulkar.
Yes, that is what comment I had after that shot. This is the batting lineup, batting card. Wasim, 50 of 46. Viritya, 25 of 39. Rizwan, 22 of 34. Mustafa, 4 of 9. Beautiful delivery by Sompal. Alishan still playing on 24 of 32. And Sukamaran, 15 of 38.
The game's still well balanced at the moment, with Basil still to come and Ayan. They would look to build up from here. 7 overs to go for the third power play. If these two bat for another 3-4 overs, they would look to up the ante from there.
Yes, I don't think the power play is going to hamper Nepali bowlers right now, because they are keeping 5 or 6 fielders inside the circle. You can see that they are not opting for 5 fielders outside the circle, boundary riders. Karan Casey coming back into the attack from the Chobar end.
The two umpires for today, Mr. Vinay Kumar Jha and Masudur Rahman from Bangladesh. TV umpire Durga Subedi, reserve umpire Buddhi Pradhan, and the match referee from Sri Lanka, Mr. Graham Labroy.
Karan Casey coming round the wicket for the left-hander. I think that's a very good move. He'll cramp the batsman. He'll bowl some short balls. He's a very aggressive bowler. And you can see there are 5 fielders inside the circle.
Bring in Casey from the Chobar end. And that's in edge. And he's gone. Bowled it slightly outside the off-stump, Karan. Vishnu just looked to defend it, but got an outside edge.
Yeah, there was a drinks break. Then they had to. Let's look at the replay. A beautiful ball, good length and line. Got the outside edge. Easy catch for the keeper there. I think this is because of the break they had, the drinks break they had. I think the batsman had a lack of concentration.
Yeah, Vishnu gone for 15 in 30 balls.
Let's see at the replay again. Slightest of edges. Deviated from the pitch. A very good ball to start off with. The 34th over. Karan Casey, you beauty. Now UAE 145 for 5.
So the new batsman coming in for UAE is Basil Hamid. A very good middle order bat for the UAE team. Basil bin Abdul Hamid is his full name. Had a decent outing with the bat and ball in his last game.
Now Karan Casey will back himself, bowling those hard lengths.
Basil started well in the last game and got run out for 14. Would look to make most of it in this innings. Still 17 overs to go. He can take some time.
Nice ball there by Karan Casey, right on the money. Taking a wicket on his first ball of this third spell, I presume.
And a very good change for the team, for Team Nepal as well, from Rohit.
Yeah, young captain for Nepal, Rohit Kumar Paul, has done good changes in the bowling today. Oh, that's on the leg side. That's down to the final boundary for 4 runs. That's a little straight on the pads.
Yeah, very good start for Basil as well. Got a loose ball down the leg side. Got the outside edge of the bat and it run away for 4 runs. A welcome boundary for the UAE team.
Yeah, it's a welcome boundary. And very well played. That was straight down to the leg side of his pads, flicked it away, down to fine. Out to fine leg fielder. Fine leg fielder is a bit wide.
Some pressure release for Basil. Karan would have been looking for that 6th wicket. Trying to ball onto the stumps, but drifted a little bit on the leg side.
I think he was going for a Yorker there, missed his line and length.
Yeah, good option for Karan. Here comes Karan again.
Beats him outside here off stump. It's a very critical moment at the moment for both the teams. Sharad.
Absolutely, a nice short ball there by Karan. Slightly around the off stump. Nicely left alone by Basil. Mixing it up, Karan. Bowling short, bowling full. Showing different lengths to the batsman. Basil. And Karan.
That's pretty well bowled, hard lengths. Karan Casey, one of the most experienced medium pacers for Nepal. He's played a lot of matches for Nepal, and he's the main reason, one of the main reasons that Nepal is playing an ODI.
Of course, Paresh. He's been one of the experienced players now. He debuted around 2015. It's been 7 years he's been playing for the senior team. See his stats. He's been the main wicket takers for the Nepal team in the last couple of years.
A dot ball to end the over. 34 gone. UAE 149 for 5.
Decent crowd in today as well. Smiley faces in the fan area. All those mouth horns blowing up. With Nepal picking up those 5 wickets, slightly ahead with the momentum. Probably you can see those smiley faces, happy crowd.
Yeah, they are very happy that Nepal has taken 5 wickets. And UAE are 149. Still 16 overs to go.
Yeah, a nice build-up for the Nepal T20 tournament that's coming up. You can see the crowd coming in. We'll be expecting more crowd in the Nepal T20 as well. That's going to be held from December 12th.
Very well fielded off his own bowling, Lalit. Keeping batsman under pressure. He's bowled, this is his 17th over. He's given only 17 runs and taken a wicket, a very important wicket of Wasim.
You can hear in the background the sound coming in from a long time. The instrument is called Vuvuzela. It's an African instrument, it seems, music instrument. Have you heard that before?
Yes, I have heard that before. That is usually heard in Caribbean. That is why it's an African instrument.
The Caribbean players that will be coming in for the Nepal T20, they would be enjoying that sound probably.
Definitely, Sharad, definitely. Taking a quick single. Now they are rotating the strike quite often.
Yeah, Lalit going on with his spell. Bowled coming in for his 7th over. Bowled very decent line and length till now. Looking for that short single, Alishan, but straight to the fielder.
Yeah, playing with soft hands. Yeah, you can see that instrument. The spectators' hand. Look at the crowd. They're enjoying themselves.
Oh, outside edge. Looking for that single, cheeky played, but it seems it's intentionally played towards the third man region by Sharafu.
Yet another welcome boundary. Yeah, intentionally played by him. Very fine. Ganendra was in pursuit, but the ball went to the boundary for 4 runs. A welcome boundary for UAE.
Probably with no flips there, it's a decent. See the Nepali Shankha being played as well.
Yes, we can hear the sound as well. Well done. Yeah, 35 gone, UAE 155 to 5.
If you know Paresh, this Shankha is being used in a lot of traditional pujas that's being done in Hindu culture.
Yeah, I think even cricket is a puja for Nepal right now. In these days, I think that is why he's blowing that Shankar. And we can hear in the commentary box as well.
Yes, being close to the South Asian giants like India, Pakistan and Bangladesh, that cricket is a game that's like a religion in these parts of the world. So Nepal slowly having that interest, growing interest in Nepal as well. A lot of following, a lot of support by the fans all these years. It's definitely building up as a religion as well.
Yes, fan following for Nepal cricket is immense.
Bowled back of the length, cramped up to Basil. Nonetheless, a single as well.
Yeah, played off his hips, played it onto the ground in the gap for a single.
What a beautiful shot, Paresh, from the Chobar end where the fans are normally in big numbers in that area. 5 different flags of different colors. A beautiful, beautiful shot of trees behind the ground. Yeah, we would see crowds coming in as the afternoon session of play goes on, and that's a nicely welcome boundary for Sharafu.
Yeah, short ball bowled by Karan Casey. Didn't have that much of pace. The batsman was able to pull that and control the shot to the square leg boundary. Look at that shot. Totally in control. Down to backward square leg for a boundary. Another welcome boundary for UAE.
Yeah, Karan probably trying to surprise the batsman with 2 fielders down. A good option, but a well set Alishan played it nicely in the gap between the 2 fielders.
Good comeback by Karan. Hard length bowled again. And I don't think he's mixing his bowling. He's not using his variations.
What a drone shot, Paresh. Look at the ground, the beautiful TU University ground.
Yes, it's a perfect spare.
Running in, Karan again. Nicely bowled back of the length. Quick single in by these 2.
Yeah, playing with soft hands. Alishan, he's moved on to 34 or 40. He's anted his rate a bit. Basil playing on 6 of 7. Now, these 2 guys need a good partnership. I mean, they must play till the 45th over. Just taking 4 or 5 runs per over. 6 runs already has come in this over.
Exactly, these 2 are the main recognized batsmen for the UAE side. UAE looking to play another 10 overs minimum, and then look to score from there, take it deep as possible.
Yes, they must. I mean, they must play another 10 overs. Just taking 4 or 5 singles, odd boundary will definitely come. So it'll be 7 or 8 runs per over. They can, if they can achieve that, they'll definitely reach 250 runs. That is very defendable in this track.
Nepal looking for another wicket here with all the bowling all-rounders coming in. Yes, with 36 overs gone, UAE are 161 for 5. Yeah. See happy crowd enjoying the winter sun. Welcome back in the commentary box, Avash.
Well, thank you, Sharad. Nepal has done a good job today, keeping in mind how UAE started the innings. First wicket partnership of 72 runs. And if you've just tuned in, this is Sixers Cup, Nepal versus UAE bilateral series powered by Nepal T20. Watching live on Kantipur Cineplex HD. And if you are not home, you want to watch it on your phone, your laptop, you can download the app Sixer app from your Play Store or your App Store, and you can watch the match for free.
So Avash, talking about the Nepal T20, which team are you supporting in the coming up league?
Oh, that's a big one. That's gone all the way across the boundary. That's another 6. Basil scores his first 6 of his innings for today. As Sarad was mentioning, my team, I'll be a little
You can
biased.
see in the replay, Avash, a very nicely timed shot over the long of fielder. A very nicely played shot. Nicely defended there by Basil, looking for a single, but no single there.
Good runs in this over. 7 so far in 3 deliveries. Well ball this time. Lalit Rajvanshi.
I heard, Avash, you're supporting the Lumini All Stars. What's the secret?
Down the ground this time. Can it go all the way? And it does. Another 6 for Basil. Back-to-back sixes. Pressure on the bowler now. The run rate will climb.
Some pressure put in to Lalit. One of the best bowlers for today for Nepal, but Basil taking on. 1 over long off and this 1 over long on. Beautifully hit.
Straight to the dugout. The Nepali camp.
Yeah.
And it's about my team, Sharad. I will be supporting Lumini All Stars.
We'll talk about it further. 37 gone. UAE are 174 for 5.
Pretty balanced game now. UAE look set on course to achieve that 200 runs mark in the second ODI as well. They put up 263 in the previous encounter between these teams. Beg your pardon there. 13 over remain. Nepal needs some wickets, Sharad.
Yes, another bowling change. They need some wickets, and that's what Rohit has bought Gulshan for from the Chobar end again. Coming in for his 4th over. Wicketless till now, Gulshan. Sharafu on strike. Played in the back foot towards the point region. No runs. Yeah, Alishan Sharafu, 35 runs off 42 balls, going at a decent strike rate. Already they have built up a very good partnership here between these two. Around 35 runs scored already between these two. And that's a wicket for Gulshan. A short ball outside the off stump. Sharafu went for it, but straight into the hands of the point fielder, Dipendra Singh Airi. Easily taken catch.
Gulshan Jha strikes again. And this is what we were talking about. Nepal, they want to have a pretty easy target chase. They need to keep UAE below 200.
Yeah, the 6th wicket down for UAE. Yeah, you can see he slashed it straight to the hands of the point fielder. Easy catch there by Dipendra. Sharafu disappointed, gone for 35 runs of 43 balls. UAE are 174 for 5.
Come on, guys, come on, yeah.
174 for 6. Thank you.
He scored 29 runs in the previous game. And
That was a sharp catch taken by Dipendra, was travelling.
decent contribution from Sharafu today. 6 wicket gone for UAE. Now this is going to be interesting. Ayan Afzal Khan, the man of the match of the previous game, took 4 wickets for his team, is out to bat. What trick does he have in his pocket? Gulshan will be bowling to him.
Just 17 years of age, Ayan celebrated his birthday in the last game.
What a birthday that was. He gifted his team on his birthday.
Nicely bowled there by Gulshan. Back of the length, just outside the off stump. With the 6th wicket down, Rohit should be looking to take another wicket here, attacking, setting some attacking fields. But no slips yet. He should be looking to attack more and not let this new batsman in get away so easily.
They need to get rid of the danger man, Basil, who's at the non-striking in right now.
Slightly over pitched, straight to the mid-off fielder. Yes, Nepal would look to keep Ayan on strike early on.
That's a beautiful view of Kirtipur from the other side, the general parapet area, where the maximum crowd can be observed. You can see the cameraman straight from the commentary box as well. Thank you for that amazing view to our fellow colleague.
A very good over for Gulshan till now. 4-5 balls bowled without a run and a wicket. Would be very happy to come in his comeback spell to pick up a wicket and put some pressure back to the UAE side. The UAE would look to bat with both of these batsmen as the bowling, the tail-enders coming in. Look a decent partnership from here. Look to bat some 7-8 overs more.
Swung in the air, a bounce, and a fielder will collect it. It will be Sompal. A little bit disappointed, the ball fell a bit short than he expected. He's kind of a fielder that gives his 100% if the ball was in air. We could see a dived catching effort. Sompal pretty successful with the ball as well today.
You can see a decent short ball, nicely directed around the head region, but fallen short of the fielder around the square leg region. Sompal, you can see in the screen, had a decent spell.
Match at the Satrangashala.
So can you explain the foreign players that are coming in for your team, Lumbini All Stars?
As far as I know, there are some big names. I'm really looking forward to see them, especially players like Ben Cutting, who will be coming in. And especially Cornwall. He just stands and delivers. He doesn't run for singles. And not just Lumbini All Stars, other teams will also have some big names. That's a dead ball. And I'm really I'm excited for watching Carlos Brathwaite as well. And this is the beauty of the franchise cricket.
Absolutely. Some big names in your team there. Ben Cutting, Rakeem Cornwall, Pat Brown, Bipul Sharma and Lahori Milanta from Sri Lanka. Dipendra Singh Airi being your marquee player, one of the premier players of Nepal right now. There in the back foot by Ayan, no single taken.
I was actually hoping Kushal would land in our team because Kushal Patel himself is from Butwal. So belongs to the province, a local boy and in a good form. And today he showed what he's capable of. Came in as a part-time bowler but started the party for Nepal so far.
Absolutely, every team would have to have Kushal Patel being an all-rounder in the team. You can see that horn making a big noise in the ground.
Big swing, catch it is a call to fielder coming under it and is taken. Making no mistake, captain himself. Good communication between the two fielders. Rohit Paudel takes it, a difficult catch to take. And now UAE 177 for 7 at the end of the 39th over.
Yes, bowled slightly slower there. Batsman looking to hit over the cover region. A nicely taken catch there by Rohit. Running back, it's not very easy.
Probably
Yes.
the most difficult of catches, Sharad.
Absolutely, Avas. Like running back, it's never easy for the fielders, but very easily taken there by Rohit. A very good fielder. And 7th one down for UAE. You can see Rohit, a very good catching technique, running side on, and nicely held by Rohit.
Now Nepal will be looking forward to wrap up the innings before UAE hit the 200-run mark. We were talking about this. They need wickets now as the tail-enders follow. It's a good opportunity. Zahoor Khan comes in. He's a right-handed batter.
Yeah, Zahoor more known for his bowling than his batting. It would be interesting to see how long he can bat for the UAE team. They desperately need to bat the overs. Still 11 overs to go. It's Basil being their mainstay batsman still there. He would be looking to take more of the strike, play as many balls as much as possible. Nicely defended there by Basil.
Good way to start his over. Sharad, I'd like to take you back to the older days when Nepal used to play the 4th, 5th division. And those days when Nepal played a home game, it was a jam-packed stadium and a lot of buzz went around even to the ICC, an associate nation having a house-full crowd. How did that feel? What was that, the feeling at that time, the experience?
Absolutely. We used to have very jam-packed crowds, as you said, but the fact is that there would be very less TV coverage, less social media following. That might be one of the reasons you can see less number of crowd coming in nowadays. But yeah, the energy, the atmosphere would be absolutely brilliant. I mean, like they used to be, as our 12th man, supporting from outside, you used to get that extra energy in the field. But also the fact that the elections are coming up in Nepal, you can see people traveling to their respective regions outside Kathmandu. Cricket being so famous outside Kathmandu as well, so it's kind of relevant that very less number of people have been coming in, but I hope in the second innings there will be more people coming in to watch this game.
Another dot ball, 3 dot balls in this over already. Wonderful bowling this by Gulshan Jha. Also, sir, these games are happening during the office hours, and also the way cricket is developing and the way Can is making an effort to develop it is really appreciable, and we're really hoping to see some floodlights so that we can have games in the evening as well with the white ball.
Absolutely, Avas. A very, very good point. So that like there are so many friendly games going on for the national Nepal team and also the women's team. Also the under-19 regional selections are going on, so you can see the cricket board has done a decent job making them play the national team busy as much as possible.
Down the leg, they steal a second run. It was not supposed to happen. UAE are pushing every inch for every extra run, and this is good running between the wickets from Basil and Zahoor. And Sharad, if Basil gets out here, it'll be pretty difficult for UAE now to put up a good total, maybe cross the 200 run.
Yeah, Basil being their main batsman left in the center, he would love to bat as long as possible. Still 10 more overs to go. He would look to score most of the runs for the UAE team. It will be interesting to see how he rotates the strike. Another single taken down the leg, around the fine leg region. Now Zahur Khan in the strike facing Gulshan. It will be interesting to see how he would approach his innings. 180 runs in the board. UAE would look to score as much as possible. If they bat the overs, they would definitely build up a fighting total here. Gulshan running in from the Chobar end. Nicely played by Zahur. No harm done, and it's end of the overs. 40 overs done. UAE are 180 for 7.
There will be a change in the commentary box for the final 10 overs. It is going to be Pitu Baskota replacing Sharad Peswakar. All right, UAE in a pretty decent situation right now. 180 for 7 after 40 overs. And we have another bowling change here. Kushal Bhuttal is coming in from the pavilion end. He's picked up a wicket. He's bowling some really good areas. Let's see how he thrives under pressure, because UAE batsmen will definitely be looking to score some runs off in the last 10. Well bowled. Prithu, I wanted to ask you, you've been living abroad for quite a while now, and you're back here for Nepal T20. We'll talk about Nepal T20 as well, but how much do you miss Nepali cricket and Tube ground itself? Because you were like born and raised in the stadium itself.
Yeah, that's right, Avash. I've played cricket here at TU since I was a kid. Started playing when I was 15-year-old. And yeah, it's a wonderful feeling to be back again. And I played in the recently European Cup as well. It was a great experience to be out there in the middle, feel the vibe here. It's just so vibrant. Like I mentioned earlier, I've just started playing here since a long time back. So it's a wonderful experience. Yeah, just enjoying the view right now as well. It's beautiful weather, beautiful day. What more can I ask for?
And how is the cricket in America shaping up? We've heard it's developing year by year.
Yes, it most certainly is. Cricket is getting a lot of attention there. Lots of people from the subcontinent, India, Pakistan coming in. Really great opportunities there, as you would expect. US as the land of opportunities, so cricket is thriving there. And they recently announced the inauguration of the Major League Cricket to be held from next year.
July, if I'm not wrong, July 13th, to be exact, precise.
Yes. So that's going to start in from the July of 13th in Dallas, Texas. So it's going to be exciting times for American cricket as well.
Kushal still continuing his fine bowling at the moment.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with his bowling skills, Kushal. He's bowling his 7th over.
He hasn't taken any wickets.
Yes, he has one wicket under his belt.
Apart from that, I was mentioning about that, Prithu. Apart from that, he hasn't taken any wicket, but he has been successful in keeping the run per over, especially in his bowling down, and that has helped the team itself.
Yes, his introduction brought in a wicket in his second over, and then he's bowled some really good areas. He's not been afraid to flight the ball, and that's the end of the over. 183 for 7 after 41.
He's going out. Who? Keep in 45. 45. 45 going out for fitness. Four.
Have you ever sat in this section here at TU Prithu to watch a game?
No, not as a crowd, but this view certainly is really tempting.
This is one of the best views from the general area.
Yeah, the grassy banks, people looking onto the ground, backing the bowler coming in from the Chobar end, and it's going to be Sompal, who's I think he's got some overs left, and I'm sure he's going to finish off the innings. So he's got 4 overs left. So 42nd over in progress now.
Kushal has given that liberty to his captain, as he's going to bowl as a part-timer. Maybe he's going to bowl all 10 overs, then you can have other bowlers quite finishing their overs pretty late.
Yes, by the looks of how he's bowled today, does not look like a part-timer at all. He's flighting the ball, giving good revolutions, bowling those googlies. Some are skidding through, some are just staying low. Those are the natural variations of the pitch, but nevertheless, he's been really accurate.
Sompal, on the other hand, has given 30 runs in his past 6 overs. Taken a wicket as well. Get the bowling pressure going. Pitch up. There'll be another dot ball, and there you have it. Shell. Start something. Good luck.
Soul into it. That's what I like to see.
Look at that Dhaka topi. How wonderful is it? I really miss wearing Dhaka topi. Oh, and that ball. Sompal strikes. 2-dot ball, pressure on the batter, inside edge, straight onto the stumps. This time, UAE, 8 wickets down. I think the shell is working, Prithu.
Well, it certainly did this time. That one stayed a bit low, got the inside edge and onto the stumps. Just as we are talking about it, he comes in from the Chobar end, the crowd behind him is all pumped up and gets another important wicket for Nepal.
Pretty late. He was tempted with the ball, tried to get the thicker edge and make the ball run down to the third man. Basil Abdul Hamid departs for 24. Ooh, the sound of the ball hitting the stumps, a delight to the bowler's ears. UAE in trouble. 2 more wickets for Nepal. Still less than 9 overs to go for UAE. They want to finish this innings playing the full 50 overs, the way Nepal did in the previous match. The last wicket partnership, they batted for around 6-7 overs at the end. Fielding, they will steal a run there. If a fumble by the fielder, but good contribution. Now the crowd looks excited. Smiles on the faces, thanks to that very man, Sompal Kami.
Yeah, UAE in danger of getting bowled out. Still 8 overs remaining. The tail enders have to be a job where they can just get some runs and also bat the overs. And Nepal should capitalize on this situation. They have to get their wickets early and keep them under 200, which is a possibility now. That will give them a really good chance of chasing down the total in this quite a slowish track. It is getting some purchase for the spinners It is slowing down. It is deteriorating. Under 200 is a good total for Nepal to be chasing.
Last delivery to be bowled. Only 1 run and a wicket for Sompal. That's an incredible over. And be a dot ball. Including the 42nd over. UAE 184 for 8. Come on, Nepal is the chant from the spectators. You can see the media box in the far side of the stadium. All the sport journalists from all forms of media are here.
Lalit is going to be bowling his last over. He's picked up the second wicket in the last over that he bowled, and he would love to finish on a high. As you can see, Rohit has another slip in place, so that's really good attacking captaincy from Rohit. And he's been really proactive. He's been changing the bowling around. He's assessed the conditions really well. And Lalit has been really good. Apart from the 2 sixes that he got hit from Basil Hamid, he's come back really well. As that one is punched down the ground for a single.
UAE will be looking to cross 200 mark, but Nepal have other plans.
Yes, Nepal would be eyeing to get those 2 wickets as soon as possible. Just shifting the field around, trying to make the batsman play across the line where he can just get a leading edge. Just tempting the batsman to fall into the trap. Straight at Jason, and he's gone. Really well flighted there from Lalit. Batsman just tried to nudge it into the same gap, but he was unsuccessful, and there you have it, another wicket for Lalit.
So when we're talking about, this is where Lalit comes in. It's 1 run given in this over and taken wicket. You can see the batsman completely missing the ball, and that would have gone to hit the middle and off stump.
Yes, that one looked in line. The impact, it turned a bit, but the impact still wasn't off stump. So that's a really good decision from the umpire. Zahoor is gone for a duck after facing 8 balls. UAE 9 wickets down.
185 runs on the board. Comparing to the previous innings, they haven't done quite well today. Credits to the Nepali bowlers. They have kept UAE under some pressure to not allow those singles to flow today. That's the difference that we've seen in this and the previous match. And they've taken wickets in more regular intervals than the previous game.
Yes, most certainly. Lalit has been the mainstay for Nepal, not giving away much runs and picking up wickets. That's the ask of the hour. And last wicket, UAE in danger of getting bowled out before their full quota of 50 overs.
Hazrat Bilal is out to bat, the last man for UAE. Pushes the ball, but there will be no singles taken.
It's typical tail-ender shot. He was just no foot movement, just saw the ball and just brought his bat onto it. Typical tail-ender of Ashtra.
Absolutely. This is where Nepal needs to capitalize now. Catch it is the call, but there will be no fielder. They will catch it for 2. Just a single. Well fielded there by former skipper Gyanendra Malla. He's back in the squad. And the experience Gyanendra Malla brings to this young squad, the blend of youth and experience. Coach Pravakar has a decent side to coach.
Yes, his experience will come in handy. He's got the leading role to bat through the middle order and lay a good platform for the batsman coming in later down. So all eyes on Gyanendra today.
was a bit unlucky in the previous match. Canyon, they tried to play the shot over the fielder, but straight it went into the hands of the fielder. He has something to prove today, and this is the end of the 43rd over. UAE 187 for 9.
So Lalit has completed his 10 overs, 41 runs and 3 wickets with 29 dots. Really impressive performance there from Lalit. He's continued his good form carrying on from the last match. Sompal would be looking to get the last wicket. That will be his third as well if he manages to get it. Coming in from the Chobar end, and the crowd is, as always, behind him. Try to heave it on the leg side. Just going, oh, he misjudged it there, the fielder. It's Arif there, I'm not quite sure. I think he misjudged, or maybe the ball turned after pitching. That was a full toss, heaved away on the leg side. And yes, the ball did take a turn there. It was going straight into his hands, but he must be really disappointed with that effort. He could have done better.
Boundary to start the 44th over. 200 run is approaching for UAE, and that is the end of the UAE innings. Sompal finally gets the wicket. Well bowled this time, the batter completely missing it. Wonderful comeback from Nepal in the second ODI of the Super Sixers Cup, Nepal versus UAE bilateral series, which is powered by Nepal T20. They have done really well to restrict UAE under 200, getting them bowled out without playing their 50 overs. Getting bowled out in 43.2 overs, and Sompal getting his third wicket. That one just nipped off the track after pitching, and bullseye. Well, this performance deserves a team huddle.
Yes, they must be discussing as to how they would want to go about their chase. Just applauding the efforts that have been made on the field.
That was the wicket that fell at the end. Sompal succeeded in doing that.
So Nepal have a target of 192 to get, which they should be really confident about chasing, although the pitch is a little bit slower than